Yes, okay, so the first game is 2048. So you just type up the actual name of the game, and then you click install. I already have it installed, so I'm just gonna directly go to it. So as soon as you get into the app, it will just, the screen will ask you to pick out of, like, if you want to play as a guest or not. And then I just clicked playing as a guest. So then it gives you 4 of these boards, and then you just choose one. The one that I'm gonna choose is the 4x4. Okay, so to play this game, you just have to, all the numbers you can play until it goes to 2048. And to play it, you just have to move the numbers so it just adds up. Like 2 plus 2 is 4, and then you just continue. So you can continue just playing these games, matching it up until you get stuck on it. Then it will just pause your game. And then you can obviously restart it. You can go back to your home screen. And then you can click different boards if you want to later on. The thing about this game is that it's a classic numbers puzzle that is a great brain teaser for all adults. You can play it as a single player mode. It also lets you go at your own pace. So you slide the tiles, as I said, and merge them to reach the 2048th tile. So the next game that we're going to look at is Bridge by Neutral Play. So in this game, you play it by yourself with the Bridge AI. You can play rubber bridge, Chicago, duplicate teams, or practice with match point scoring. If you are just learning bridge, the Neutral Play AI will show you suggested bids and plays so you can play along and learn quickly. So you go through the same process for this too when downloading the app. You go to your Play Store, you type it up, and it comes up, and then you just have to wait for it to download. So I'm gonna go and play a new game. And so in order to play this game, you just have, it's like, kind of like playing the normal cards game, but you just have to make sure that you aim high and the numbers and the symbols are sort of the same. So I'm gonna put down a king, and then I would get the point. Then I'd be able to start. And then this just continues on until one player wins. So I'll just demonstrate for a few minutes about how this game works. And obviously when you're playing it for the first time, the game would actually help you in choosing which cards that you want to do. Obviously, if you don't have the card, then it's fine. And then over here, you could see in the middle how they have kind of like a black square. This shows you your tracking of your points. And over tricks, it shows all of your players. In this game, you can also connect it with people from Facebook and all your friends if you wanted to. The next game that we're going to look at is Words with Friends. This is a free crossword puzzle game. You can either play solo or challenge your friends. You can stay connected to other players through the in-game chat and track your progress. So here, this is how the game would start as soon as you click install and open. I'm gonna log in with my email. So here,
Did anyone else lose audio, or was that just me?
I can't hear her either.
Lydia, we lost your audio for a few seconds just now when you started on the third game demo, I believe.
can you hear me now?
Yeah. But could
Okay.
you start from the third demo?
Okay.
Thank you.
So you would go on to your Play Store again, and then you would just type words with play. And then I'm just gonna choose the classic one. I've already installed it, so I press open. And then it actually, since I'm already signed up, it gets me to my login stage. Yeah, I can either log in with my email or on Facebook. So I chose to just log in with my email. And then it directly goes, comes to here as soon as you confirm it. So after this, I'm gonna just create, I'm gonna create a game. I could if I wanted to. I could find friends, but I don't have any friends actively playing. So I'm just gonna go and play a game. So here right now, since I don't have any friends at the moment, I just get paired up to anybody. So in this game, it's all about creating words, and it gives you, there's a few options where you can either put words in a row or across, diagonal, and the person who creates the most words at the end wins. So I'm gonna just put, I'm gonna try to create as many words as I can. So there's also at the bottom, there's a swap button. So if I don't like what tiles that I have, I can just turn and exchange them. So I'm just gonna put swap, and it just gives me another board and another set of letters. There's also the shuffle button that's near the right side at the bottom. If I click it, I can just shuffle around the letters to just see how many possibilities there are in creating different types of words. So, and then there's the pass button near on the left side of it. And that means if I can't find any words in that set, I could just pass, I'm not doing that, and then I get a new fresh board. Okay, so the next game is Scramble Go. This is sort of on the lines of words with friends. And so in Scramble Go is a free app version of the classic word cross game. So you can play the classic version or test your skills in 4 different word games. You can play alone or easily find and start games with your Facebook friends and family. So as soon as I click open, it'll just lead me to this screen. So I can either play with friends on Facebook or I can play as a guest. So I'll just choose to play as a guest. So here it just gives me a few options of random people that I could play with as friends. I could connect with them and then I could verse them in a game. And then here it'll give you a bunch of different types of games that I could play. They're all pretty much the same, but yeah. And then I'm gonna just click start game. I can pick my opponent. So there's match me, so they can pick an opponent. And then there's a single player, so I could just verse the computer. And then I can play with without boosts from this Scramble game. So I'm gonna just play as a single player, play vs the computer. And then they give you options of how hard you want to play. You can either play easy, medium, hard, master, or grandmaster. So since I'm just beginning, I'm just going to play as easy. So now I'm just going to try to create words and then fill it in the boxes. So it says drag tiles onto the board to start spelling words. So I'm just going to start pretty easy. Two. So I can obviously. Pardon me?
What happened there was that there was a pop-up that said the first word must start from your center tile.
Oh, okay. So I can continue playing this game until I fill the entire board, but I just wanted to go through a few more things. So here I could, if I click this button, like the other game, I could obviously shuffle it. And then like when I started, I just spelled the word cut. And then if I click the two arrows that are pointing down, I can obviously just restart the entire game. That's only if you're like struggling. And then at the top, there's a few of the keys. There's the energy. I can get free energy if I like lose the game as it's going on, or I could just get free switching letters or hints if I go on. So here's some options that I can do. There's obviously like, there's a how to play guide here if you click the question mark. There's passing my turn. If I just don't want to do this turn, I can just give it off to my player. I can swap my tiles. I can cancel game and just head back to the main menu. So these are just some of the few games there are, but there's obviously plenty more games that you could download, and there's different versions depending on which one you click. Like for Words with Friends Classic, if I go to just menu of where how many options it shows, it kind of shows a lot of options. So it's kind of my choice of what option that I want to play with. All of them are pretty much the same, but some are obviously more advanced than others. So I hope you guys learned a lot during the live demo for all four of these apps. There's obviously more gaming apps that you can explore